semester break. In that case, you can work for up to 30 hours per week, depending on your capacity, okay? And let's say when you are on your semester break, let's say there are winter break, summer break, and you don't prefer to go back to your home country, you prefer to stay in the university itself. In that case, you can work for full time even. No one will say you anything.
Jadi kita mau dengar langsung, nggak usah lama-lama. Romeo, the stage is yours. You can start the Zoom.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for attending this. This one is a really special one, which I myself was looking forward to it. So my name is Romeo Faza, and I am the International Recruitment Manager at Ulim Group. And I work with IUTAMI and her team to find you guys in Indonesia amazing opportunities around the world and Europe. So this one, University of Debrecen, is a very special university, and I am so excited to present this to you through the representative Maimuna. Less said about me. I am excited to hear this as well. So I will hand it over to Maimuna to start the presentation, who represents the university itself. Maimuna, the floor is yours.
Okay, so hello everyone. First of all, good evening and good morning. I'm not sure what exactly the time zone is going on because I think we all three of us are working in different time zone, okay? So first of all, thank you so much everyone for taking out the time from your busy schedule. And let me introduce myself. I am Memuna Nasser and I'm representing University of Debrecen as a Regional International Officer. So yeah, today we will be basically, exploring the university into detail. Like first of all, we will discuss about the university and then what kind of programs do we offer for the international students and what type of you can say part-time work opportunities or even postgraduate work visa are available for the students and how students can submit the application admission requirements like each and everything, okay? So, okay, yeah, let me just share my screen and you all can tell me if you can see it so we can start the presentation. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let me just start presenting and can I just know one thing? Like, Mr. Romeo, this question is for you. Okay, so we have students attending this webinar from Indonesia, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect, no problem. Because then I will make my presentation more student focused. Anyways, so yeah, let's talk about University of Debrecen, Hungary. But as I told you before, like we will be looking into the overview of the university, introducing different campus facilities, which basically attract students. Like when they see that, okay, we are having sport facilities as well, and we are having gyms, each and everything. So they are more attracted towards the university. And then we will introduce different kind of programs covering both medical and non-medical fields across different faculties. Then we will look at the application process, that what kind of documents are required from the student side and they can submit their application to the university. Okay, so let me just start now. But okay, so first of all, in order to understand that why students should choose Hungary as a destination for their international studies, so it is important to know about the country as well. But before getting into the specifications, I just want to give you an overview about the country as well. So University of Debrecen, it is actually located in Hungary, and Hungary is a country in Central Europe, which is a member of European Union and Schengen Agreement, which means all of the students who are getting the access to Hungary, they are getting the access to the other Schengen zones as well, and they can travel on the same visa. The country is not very populated, like it has a population of around 10 million and covers an area of 23,000 square kilometers with Budapest as its capital. And if I talk about the law and order situation of the country, because definitely when parents are sending their kids, so they are much more concerned about the safety and security of the country as well. So Hungary is actually number 14th according to Global Peace Index, as you can see from the ranking, and has the fourth strongest passport as well. So this thing, like having a strongest passport, like fourth strongest passport, this thing will make it very easy for the students who are planning to continue their career in Hungary and later on get the PR, get the citizenship, and after that when they get the passport, and if they intend to travel to any other country for any kind of job perspective or even for the, you can say, business visa, or they want to, they are having to plan, they are planning to stay long term in any specific country, so this passport will actually help them a lot in handling all of the process. Okay, now coming towards the point that why students should choose Hungary as a study destination. So there are few key points, because definitely when students are investing their money in education, so they are looking for the other options as well, which are cheap for them. Like when they're saying that okay, we are investing a good amount in the tuition fee, then we are looking for the cheap accommodation, or we are looking for different like good part-time work opportunities, so we can actually make out our expenses by doing the part-time job. So if we first come towards the accommodation cost, so it is approximately 600 to 800 US dollars per month. Okay, and if we take an average of let's say $700 per month, so $700 is sufficient for a student, and they can maintain their food, they can maintain their local travel expenses, and even their accommodation cost in this amount. And if we come
Sorry,
towards the, yeah,
Maimuna, if
sorry.
I can just interrupt you, is the slide it's not on a slideshow. Is it supposed to change screen because it's on the home page still?
You are still on the homepage? I
Yeah,
think there's
it's still
some internet problem. Can you see? Wait a second. Let me just stop it and reshare it again. Wait a second, okay?
please. Yeah, thank you.
And I think Maimuna, sorry, I'm so sorry, but you speak too fast for Indonesian.
Okay, I'm really sorry. Actually, I know that I speak too fast, and this is, you can say, one of my problem. But no worries. I will try to, wait a second. I think why there's a problem with screen sharing. You cannot see it. You can see something. Now is it visible?
It's visible. Yes, it says why
It's
Hungary.
moving now.
Yes, we see it.
Okay.
Why Hungary?
Okay. Okay, okay. So yeah, I will try to speak a little bit slow now. Anyways,
Thank you.
if we talk about the part-time work opportunities, so students, you are all are allowed to work 30 hours per week during their studies, which means when you're having your classes, when you're having, you are not, free from the university during your semester break. In that case, you can work for up to 30 hours per week, depending on your capacity, okay? And let's say when you are on your semester break, let's say there are winter break, summer break, and you don't prefer to go back to your home country, you prefer to stay in the university itself. In that case, you can work for full time even. No one will say you anything. And once you complete your degree, then you will also get a 9 month of post-study work visa, which means that after completing your graduation, the government will give you a 9 month post stay back option, in which you can find different work opportunities for yourself. And once you find a job, you can convert that into a work visa and stay for the longer term in the country. And one of the best part is that living in Hungary is actually much more affordable than the other Western European countries. I will not name out the countries, but definitely the expenses in major developing countries are way more than Hungary itself. So Hungary is offering you a Western European lifestyle in such a cheap amount, and it also obviously when it is offering a Western European lifestyle, so it also offers different kind of possibilities like employment possibilities or future possibilities that you can find in other countries, but in an expensive cost. Okay. Now, we will move towards the city of Debrecen, because as the name of the university itself suggests, University of Debrecen. So it is basically located in the city of Debrecen, and Debrecen is the second largest city in Hungary. Budapest is the capital and Debrecen is the second largest. And like many of you must be thinking that how far it is from the capital, then those don't know, it is just 230 kilometers, and this distance could easily be covered in maximum 2 hours of drive. Okay. And Debrecen is also the only Hungarian city to be ranked as the fourth best European small city of the future by the Financial Times. And it also received the award of Emerging City of the Year in March 2025. Moving forward, in Debrecen, Debrecen is also among the top 30 cities in the European Union with more than 1,500 hectares of industrial parkland, which means there's a wealth of employment opportunities for all of you during your studies in the form of part-time work and after your studies in the form of post-study work visa. So as I told you before, once you complete your graduation, in those 9 months, you are free to find job anywhere in the country, not only Debrecen, but in the country itself. And if you can convert, if you can secure a job, definitely yes, because of the good employability rate of our university graduates. So yeah, within those 9 months, you can find the job and then you can stay there for a longer term and plan your future there as well. Okay. Now let's move towards the university. This is basically a small video, so all of you can see it.
We're still on why Hungary.
It is still on my Hungary.
If
I
you
don't
send me
know
the
what's
slide,
the.
send me
Okay,
the slideshow, I'll get Utami to put it on her
wait a
screen.
second. Wait a second. I will share it with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Your screen, I can see your screen.
It's okay, no problem.
Okay.
I just want to see where it is downloaded. I don't know what's the problem coming here because previously it was working fine.
For everyone else, just to summarize, I think from what Maimuna said, uh, Debrecen being the second largest city, only 2.2 kilometers from the capital, Budapest. It's the fourth best small European city, and it received an award in 2020 as an emerging city, which means there are great opportunities for work and for international students in particular. She is going to touch up on that a little bit later. And it's a top 30 city in Europe, which is incredible. Um,
Ya, please continue, Romeo. Jadi teman-teman ini menarik banget ya, populasinya tuh cuman
I,
10 juta aja. Is that
so
Mummy,
make
can you
the
provide
reason,
it? I have shared it via
yeah,
WhatsApp. Can you please?
I've got it. I'm just sending it to Utami. So the reason why I was very excited to present this university itself. So we have in our portfolio hundreds of universities, but this one is special both in terms of fees and opportunities. Maimuna is going to touch up on the opportunities in a little while. Uh, the university itself, it's renowned around the world, and the prospects for international students once they finish their studies, how quickly they get into the job market is one of the best things you will hear today from Maimuna. It's incredible. For me personally, I've come across hundreds and hundreds of universities that we presented in this manner, but this one for me is very special because it gives students so much opportunity to not only study and get amazing academics, but beyond that to make to make a living and to get settled in an amazing country. Shenzhen, meaning you can once you get settled, you can move around Europe as a European and reap the rewards that come with it. So I've
Yeah,
sent the slide to
yeah.
Utami. I think
I'm
Utami should
waiting.
be.
It's loading right now. Loading to download. So, I heard about that BMW is open a new factory in Debrecen. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Because they're basically partnering with the university and assisting students who are actually going with the vehicle engineering BSc. So for the students who are opting for vehicle engineering bachelor's program, they are getting the chance to do their internship with BMW as well. So it is something really great for them.
So,
That's incredible.
I think great manufacturing, BMW, Samsung, SIG is in Debrecen, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And all of them are the partner of the university.
Yeah, major companies are doing the partnership with university because eventually during our programs they like as you will get to know it in the later slide, but they don't just focus on the theoretical subjects. Our main focus is on the practical experience or internship for the student as well, so they can actually gain some practical skills. So for the engineering department, specifically the students who are going with this vehicle engineering or even the mechatronics engineering, they get the chance to do internship in BMW as well. And definitely when they're getting hands-on experience during their studies, so once they complete their studies they can even reach out to them for like a permanent job or for the long-term opportunity. So definitely there are different kind of opportunities for the students with major companies.
So you have internship program too. I'm sorry, the download taking time here. It's
Okay,
still
no problem, we can
yeah,
wait.
I still need time for this. So you have an internship program there? Do you have?
Yeah, for every program, with every Plus program, we provide internship to the students as well. They are not paid internship, they are unpaid, but they're actually the part of the course, and it is compulsory in order to get the degree, which I think is something is really great because students will get to have some hands-on practical skills as well. So with every course, every program has some sort of internships. Like 40% of the module is internship, 30% of the module is internship. So every program has internships, and it is compulsory to do them.
Okay, very cool. This slide not change, please. Yeah. Do you have scholarship?
We do have scholarships as well. We will discuss everything in the slides. No worries.
Okay.
So
Let me see, maybe I can open it, and then
Yeah,
if I get
you
admin
can.
access.
I think you can open from your side and doing the presentation too, Romeo, because you're co-host for this webinar.
Perfect. So I'm just opening the presentation.
My internet is so long here.
Perfect. I think I'm able to, it's just loading. Oh, the presentation. Okay, so I will put it on my screen. Let's
Limona,
see. Share.
are you turning off your camera?
yeah, for sure I will turn on. I'm just waiting for the slides, and then I will turn it on. No
Okay.
worries.
So Romeo
Okay,
will
can you
assist.
see?
Yeah,
It is still,
haven't.
yeah, I
Yeah,
can see it
right
now.
now, yes.
Just need to move this panel here.
Please continue.
So this,
If you expand it, you can just click this expand option, which is right left to the settings part.
okay, here. So this is the first page.
Yeah.
The
So you can move
second,
second, third.
well, I think this is an important screen for everyone to see
Yeah.
where it's located and the information on there. Population, area, capital. It has the fourth strongest passport. Wow, that's incredible. Stronger than even the UK. The UK passport is not that strong. And then this is some information on the population. The population is very low. I think that's why it provides so many opportunities for students to find employment.
Exactly. Population is low, and just because of this, even it is cheaper. And employment opportunities are there for the student.
Which is incredible. And then
And as you can move towards the next slide. Yeah, what is next one? No, I don't think so. Video will play in PDF. Anyways, it was a university video, but no worries. I can share the link of the video and you can share it with your, rest of the team
fine.
members.
So
Yeah.
if we start off with why City of Debrecen, I think this has some good information.
Okay, you can start it from the previous slide then.
Okay, let me go back. This is quite good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, everyone, sorry for the inconvenience. So, we were discussing about the university. So, why City of Debrecen? Okay, so as the name of the university itself suggests, University of Debrecen, so it is actually located in the city of Debrecen. Now, there are some certain reasons that city of Debrecen is actually a very good city and very emerging city from every point of from all the point of view. So first of all, Debrecen is the only Hungarian city to be ranked as the fourth best European small city of the future by the Financial Times. And it has also received the Emerging City of the Year award in March 2025. You have to move towards the next slide. I'm sorry for this inconvenience. I don't know what's the problem with my internet this time. Okay. And in 2021, Debrecen was also listed in the top 10 global investment promotion destinations. And yeah, I was at this point previously that Debrecen is among the top 30 cities in the European Union with more than 1,500 hectares of industrial park land. Now, European Union is actually a very, you can say, a very big hub. It's like, I think there are more than 27 different countries in this, okay? And Debrecen is among the top 30 cities in the European Union. So, which means that during your studies in that form of part-time work opportunities and after your studies in the form of post-study work visa, you will get different kind of opportunities according to your interest. And we will discuss the employment opportunities details about in the upcoming slides as well. Anyways, the previous slide was the university's video, which obviously in the PDF format we cannot play. So we will move towards the next slide. I will share the video link with you and you can watch it then. Okay. Now here we are coming towards the university details. So previously we discussed about the country and the city and now coming towards the university. So University of Debrecen was actually founded as a reformed college in 1538 and later on it was upgraded to university level in 1912. And today we are Hungary's largest and one of the oldest public institute. Okay. We have 13 different faculties, like we have medical and non-medical programs as well across 8 different campuses. And we are home to 30,000 plus students. Out of this 30,000, we have 7,600 plus international students. Like 25% of the community is international students and they are coming from 140 plus different nationalities. So it is a very, very diverse university and you will find different nationalities from all over the world at the university. And we have an academic staff of 1,500 plus professionals, and for each 20 student, we have one dedicated teacher to ensure that all of them receive personalized learning experience during their academic journey. Next slide. Okay. Now in the upcoming slides, I just put some pictures just to attract the students basically. So in the first picture, you can see it is the university campus, and in the rest of the pictures, so here you can basically have an idea how does the university looks like. And then if we move towards the next picture. Okay, now coming towards the rankings. So rankings I think are very important. So according to QS World Ranking 2026, if we talk about the overall worldwide ranking, then University of Debrecen is among 600 universities worldwide, specifically on number 563. And if we specifically talk about the country-wise ranking, that where does the university stands in Hungary itself, so among all the public universities, University of Debrecen is number 1 university in Hungary. Okay. And if you talk about the Eastern European ranking, then it is on number 9. And according to QS Sustainability Ranking 2025, it is on number 313. But the best part is that, like the main point is that it is number 1 university in Hungary. Now here we will discuss about the state-of-art facilities, like what kind of facilities the university provides to the international students, because definitely when they're coming from one country to another, so they're expecting some sort of, you can say different kind of activities so that they can feel a little bit relaxed, and other than the academic stuff, they have to do other things as well. So previous slide, Mr. Romeo. I just want to explain a few of the things and then we can move towards the next slide. So yeah. So at the university, you will find different, well-equipped libraries along with laboratories. Sport facilities are there as well, which I think attract most of the students. We also have on-campus cafeterias, and we also have student support services center. So for the last part, definitely when you are moving from one country to another, you are leaving your home, you're leaving your family and parents back. So definitely some of the students may feel exhausted and frustrated during their studies. Okay, so at that time, they can reach out to student support services, which basically help the student in providing mental health counseling as well. Like if they're frustrated, if they're exhausted and they can't focus on their studies just because they're not feeling good, so they can reach out to mental health counseling center. And we also have the career advisors. For example, during your studies, you are uncertain about your career choices, you are uncertain about some subject combination, whatever subject to choose in your, next semester, or how to, but you can say how to excel in a specific subject, then you can reach out to career support center as well, and they will assist you every time. And they're available 24/7 for the students. Now we can move towards the next slide. Next slide. Okay, so in this slide again, we have some pictures, like you can say we have self-study spaces, we have modern lecture halls, we have laboratories specifically for the biotechnology or the students who are going with biology, chemistry. We have simulators for the IT background, and we have restaurants. We have libraries as well specifically for the students. And now if we go towards the next slide, so in the next slide, you will see, yeah, modern facilities and teaching hospitals. This slide is basically focused for the students who are interested to go with the medical program at the university. So all the students who are studying medicine at the university, they get to practice at the largest teaching hospital of Hungary on campus, which is City Teaching Hospital. And definitely it is inside the university, so university will assist the student in that. And we also, in that specific city teaching hospital, every year 3 million patients are admitted. Okay, and I think this is the best opportunity for the student to gain some practical hands-on experiences on the patients. And we also have the supercomputer, like, which is the highest computing capacity in whole Hungary, and this is specifically for the students who are going with the IT subjects like computer science engineering. We also have biochemical laboratories, and other stuff which are actually relevant to the students who are going with the biology, bachelor's in biology or bachelor's in biotechnology or health sciences related courses. Now we can move towards the next slide. Okay, so yeah, this is just a basic picture, like how the university is giving sport facilities, gym facilities available for the students, and other than their, you can say, other than their studies, they can actually hang out with your friends. You all can hang out with your friends, so it will be good for you, some kind of refresher, other than your academics. And now we can move towards the next slide. Okay. Now we are coming towards the accreditation part. So this part basically shows that from where our degrees are recognized. So first of all of the degree programs at the university, whether they are medical or non-medical programs, they are recognized by the Hungarian Accreditation Board, which is also part of the European Accreditation Board. And if I specifically talk about the engineering programs, okay, they are recognized by the European Federation of National Engineering Associations, FANI, which further strengthens the credibility of our all engineering programs. And if I talk about medical, then our medical programs deserve some special attention, as all of them are recognized by the World Health Organization, World Federation for Medical Education, WFME, which means after completing your studies from Hungary, you can practice anywhere in Europe as a doctor without any additional practice or license exam for that specific country. We are also recognized by the State Education Department, New York, Medical Board of California, Journal Medical Council, UK. As of now, let's say you are graduated as a doctor, and as of now, if you want to practice in UK, you can even do that without giving the P-Lab exam. You can directly register with NHS and you can start practicing there as a general practitioner. And the degree programs are also recognized in the countries like Israel, Ireland, Iran, Norway, Jordan, and the United Arab Emirates. Ms. Udami, I hope that I'm not too fast now. This pace is fine. Okay. Now, next slide, Mr. Romeo. Okay, now we are coming towards the academic programs. So first of all, we will start with the medical programs of the university. So the medical programs at the university basically starts with the foundation course called basic medicine course. Now this is not something this is not something compulsory which you have to take. It depends on which intake you are planning to apply. So we have this foundation course called Basic Medicine Course 1, which is starting in September. Like this September, we are accepting the applications for this course, and it is actually a 1 year long foundation course. And the second one is Basic Medicine Course 2, which starts in January of every year. And for the students who want to start their studies in January or February, they can go with the Basic Medicine Course 2. And then we have specialized medical programs like we have medicine for the students who are looking for this MD degree, Doctor of Medicine. Then we have dentistry as well. And for the students who are interested in pharmacy, they can go with Pharma D, like bachelor's in pharmacy. And if I talk about the health sciences courses, then we have this bachelor's in nursing, we have physiotherapy, we have public health, and for the master's program, even we have like some of the major courses like social work, we have master's in public health, and we also have master's in pharmaceutical research and development manager. So our medical and health sciences programs are actually limited, but our non-medical programs are available in more than 20 different fields and they cover different faculties. Like we have programs from engineering faculty, we have business, we have IT, we have agriculture, humanities, and even natural sciences programs are there. We can move towards the next slide. Okay. Now let's start with agriculture and engineering program. So for agriculture, just before this, may I know that the students who are actually attending today, they are mainly looking for bachelor's program or for master's programs? Can you give me an idea about it?
It's mixed, mixed.
Mix. Okay. Then I will discuss all the programs. Okay. So from the agriculture faculty, like we have agribusiness and rural development engineering, we have agriculture engineering, we have food engineering, we also have this food safety and quality engineering. Like there are different kind of programs, and obviously it was not possible for me to mention all of them in one single slide. For that, I will share the brochure with Mr. Romeo, and he can forward the brochure to you so you can have an idea. And then from the business and IT program, so for business at the bachelor's level, we have business administration and management, commerce and marketing. And at the master's level, we have MSc International Economy and Business. And for the IT programs, I must say the employability rate of our IT graduates is more than 100%. Okay. So for the at the bachelor's level, we deal with business informatics, we have computer science, and we have computer science engineering. And then for the students who are looking for the master's program in IT, they can go with all of these programs, but we also have MSc Data Science at our university. And if there are some students who are interested for the postgraduate diploma, so they can also go with postgraduate diploma in artificial intelligence under the IT faculty. Now, if we move towards the science faculty, so at science faculty, we have biology, like we have biotechnology, chemistry, geoinformatics. We also deal with molecular biology or earth sciences. And from the humanities, we have communication and media studies, we have English and American studies, kindergarten education, psychology is also there, and French studies is also there, which I think is very unique program, which is not easily available in many English taught universities. Okay. Now, if we come towards the tuition fee, so here in the slide, I have just mentioned the journal, you can say, range of the tuition fee. It is not a specific tuition fee for every program that you will find in the brochure. But for the bachelor's programs, the tuition fee ranges from 6,000 and goes till 10,000 US dollars per year. Now, don't worry about this thing. This 10,000 US dollars is actually for the music programs. But if you're going with engineering programs, if you're going with agriculture programs, IT programs, maximum your tuition fee will go till $7,500 per year. Okay. And for medicine, the tuition fee is 16,900, and for dentistry, the tuition fee is $17,500 per year. And for the master's program, the tuition fee ranges from 6,000 and goes till $10,000 per year. And again, this 10,000 is for very rare programs. For most of the master's program, the maximum tuition fee can go is $8,500 per year. Okay. Other than the tuition fee, we have two different charges for the university. Number one is the application fee of $150 US dollars, and then entrance exam charges of $350 US dollars. So like total $500 are there as part of the application fee and entrance exam charges which a student must pay in order to proceed with their application. Next. Okay, now coming towards the best part, the scholarship thing. Okay, so first of all, we will cover the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, which is actually available for the undergraduate applicants, for the master's applicants, and even for the PhD students. Next slide, Mr. Romeo. Okay, so this is actually a fully funded 100% scholarship, which means your fee for the entire duration, whether it's a 3-year degree program, whether it is a 6-year degree program, your fees is covered by the stipendium. Then you will also get some monthly stipend. You will get accommodation contribution and you will get medical insurance as well for your entire duration. So it's a fully funded 100% scholarship, and definitely something which is fully funded is not that easy to get, but there is no harm in taking the chance. You have to apply from your sending partner in Indonesia. First of all, there must be a sending partner for stipendium in Indonesia. I will share the details with Mr. Romeo later about this. And then you have to submit your application to the university as well, like through the stipendium portal. Okay. And if you are successful with your application, then you are getting 100% fully funded scholarship. So this application is actually open for September 2027 intake, and the application period will start from this November, 15th of November 2026, and it will go till 15th of January 2027. Here the deadline you can see is actually for September 2026, okay? But for September 2027, you can apply from this November 2026. Anyways, it's a fully funded 100% scholarship. And then there are other different options as well. Next slide, Mr. Romeo. Okay. So for the students who actually they're unable to secure the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, they can apply for this UD International Scholarship. And this UD International Scholarship is actually offered by the university. And by the way, this scholarship is not available for all of the nationalities, but luckily Indonesia is part of it. So all of the Indonesian nationals can apply for this scholarship. Now the criteria is that based on your previous academic performance, which means if you are applying for bachelor's, then your previous academic performance will be your high school, which I mean is grade 12. And how well you perform in university's entrance exam, you can get up to 90% of tuition fee reduction for your entire duration. Okay. Then we have this sibling discount as well, which means if you have 2 to 3 siblings studying at the same time at the university, they can get some sort of discounts by the university. And then we have this academic performance based scholarship. So let's say you have started your studies at the university and you are in the second year of your degree program. So you can apply for this scholarship and your profile will be evaluated based on how well you perform in your first year. Okay. Based on that, if you qualify, you will get up to 20% of tuition fee reduction. And the last is scholarship program for Christian young people, and this is specifically targeting the international Christian community, and they're appointed by their churches. So yeah, if you have some, like if we have some students who are belonging from Christian community, so they can get appointed by their church, and university will give them some sort of discount on this as well. Okay. Now coming towards the admission procedure. So from here, we will understand that what kind of documents are required from the student side in order to submit the application. Not very hard and fast documents. We are not looking at some complex documentation. We just require your CV, which is also optional for the students who are going with the bachelor's course. We require application form, passport copy, high school leaving certificate and transcripts, which means your grade 12 certificates, and English proficiency certificate, which is not a compulsory requirement, which means you can apply to the university without even giving IELTS, without even giving PTE or any international English language testing certificates. Okay, there's no need to submit any certificate. And there's one medical certificate, but it needs to be submitted at the latest stage just before the visa process. So we will not go at this point right now. Next slide.
What is the discount rate for young Christians? How much is the highest, or is that assessed on a
Actually,
person?
regarding the Young Christian Scholarship, we don't have any specific percentage. That is actually, to be very honest, university has not even, released, informed us about the specific percentage, because for this type of scholarship, we receive very rare applications. But I can check with the university on any, if we have any student like this here, so we can check it for the student and I will let you know. Okay. Okay, now coming towards the application procedure. So how to, actually apply. So this part is basically again Mr. Romeo and Miss Futami for you. It is not that relevant for a student, but just they should actually have an idea at how they're going to, how their process is going to be handled. So first of all, we have to assess your eligibility. If you're meeting the eligibility, then you are eligible to apply. And let's say students, all of you, this is for all of you. If you are going with medical or health sciences courses, then we just need 50%, 50% or above in your grade 12. That's it. We are not looking at any 80, 90, 95 percentage. No, nothing like that. Only 50% we require from your side. And if you're going for the non-medical courses, like you're going for engineering, you're going for IT, business, then we require 65%. 65. We require 65% in your grade 12, and that's it. Okay? Next slide. Okay. Now, once you're eligible, then you have to proceed with the payment charges. So for the medical and health sciences student, you all are required to pay 150 of application fee and 350 of entrance exam charges, like total $500 you have to pay in order to proceed with your application. But for the non-medical students, you have a good news actually, because for all of you, you can just start your application. Like at the initial stage, you have to pay $150 and you will do your entrance exam. And if you receive your letter of acceptance, and only if you want to proceed further with the university, in that case only, you will be required to pay rest of the entrance exam charges of $350. Okay. If this point is not clear to all of you, I can say it again. For medical and health sciences, you have to pay 500, but for non-medical student, you just have to pay 150 at the initial stage and 350 at the latest stage after getting the letter of acceptance. Okay. Now, once your application is submitted to the university, then you will do your entrance exam. So for bachelor's applicants, all of you, your entrance exam will first consist of a written part, which we will share the exam supporting material with you, so you can have an idea that what kind of exam topics you can expect in the paper and what kind of what kind of format you can expect in the entrance exam. And once you're done with your written part, then you will do your interview with the professors. So in the interview, professors will basically evaluate your academic knowledge. Let's say if you're going with computer science, so for computer science, the entrance exam is in maths only. So they will ask you questions related to mathematics, okay? And they will assess your English speaking skills as well and your motivation to study that specific course. And you are done with your entrance exam. That's it. And for the master's applicants, you are only required to give interview. There is no written part for all the master's applicants. But for the bachelor's, written part and interview is there. Okay, move forward.
So how many questions is it for the bachelor's?
Actually, it depends on which program they are going for. Let's say for if they're going for computer science, then for mathematics only, for the written part, they will have 20 MCQs only. Okay. And
And what's the
let's say
pass rate?
20 MCQs.
You have to get 20 MCQs right to
Yeah,
pass.
for the written part, multiple choice questions for written part, but it depends on the program. I will share the link with you. In that link, you will find the sample paper of specific subjects. Because let's say if the student is going with computer science engineering, then they will give exam in maths and physics. So from that link, you can download the sample paper for maths and physics. And let's say for physics, if there are 10 MCQs in the sample paper, then in the entrance exam, it will be 10 MCQs only. Okay. Okay. Now, once you do your entrance exam within 2 days, you will receive your letter of acceptance based on your performance. Okay. And after that, once you receive a letter of acceptance, then you can proceed with the payment of tuition fee. And before applying for the visa, you actually have to pay 1 year of tuition fee. And once you pay the tuition fee, then university will issue you visa supporting letter and health insurance contract, because health insurance is actually covered in the tuition fee. So you get these two documents, and on basis of these two documents, you can start your appointment at the embassy. That's how simple it is to get into the university. Okay, yeah. So this was all from my side. Thank you so much everyone for paying attention. I know because of the internet connectivity issue, I cannot look. I was unable to share my screen here. So thank you so much, Mr. Romeo, for helping me out. It was getting difficult for you, I think. But anyways, what we can do, these are the technical stuff and we can experience it at
S-
any time. Yeah.
No problem. I just have some questions. So
Sure, no
if
problem.
I were to go, for example, to Hungary and Debrecen to study, I would want to know what it's like for students to be in at the university, around the university, affordability. You know, do experience students experience any affordability issues? Connections to places to visit, and are there free activities for
Hmm.
people to explore? Is there a good balance? Is there a good culture, happy country, and things like
Yeah.
that? If you can maybe
Okay.
discuss some of those items.
Yeah, okay. So these things actually, I touched on all of these things at the start of my presentation. So first of all, if you talk about the affordability, I know it is actually big concern from the student and even from the parent sides as well, that when they are paying a good amount of tuition fee, then they are looking that other things should be at least affordable so the student can manage it easily. So first of all, for the affordability, as I told you before, the accommodation cost and even the food expenses, the monthly expenses like miscellaneous expenses when if they want to hang out with their friends once a week, and if they want to get something for themselves, then it is quite cheap as compared to the other countries. So if a student have like budget of $700 per month, they can easily sustain themselves. Okay, they can enjoy their food, they can enjoy hangouts with their friends, and they can even pay their rent by within this amount. Okay, $700 per month. Now, I'm not sure what this amount will be in Indonesian currency, but in US dollar it is $700. And your second question regarding the connectivity, so yeah, actually, say in Europe, as you're also living in UK, so you have an idea that how good the public transport is in UK. And the same thing goes with Europe as well. And the same thing goes with Debrecen as well. So we have buses, we have local buses, we have local trams, and the best part is that let's say for the students who are actually not living in the on-campus accommodation, they are having their private accommodation just 5 to 10 minutes away from the campus, so they don't have to walk. They can use the trams, they can use the buses, and the first metro station is actually, sorry, first tram station is actually the University of Debrecen campus. Okay, so it is again very accessible for a student to reach to the university, and even after their university hours, if they want to hang out with their friend, then they can use the same tram and they can reach to the specific location. And the third is that since it's a very student friendly city, so student will also get a good number of student discounts. Definitely when they reach there, they can buy some student cards when they see it on offer anywhere somewhere else. And they will get good discounts on food, and free activities are also there. Not outside the university, but obviously inside the university, they have gym facilities, they have sport facilities, and they can go on a cycling with their friends, they can play football, they can play basketball. All of them are free for the students. But if they want to go outside to the university, then definitely they have to spend some amount. Okay, and
So
how much
did
is
you
the cost?
say, just to
Yeah.
clarify, did you say there are gym and sports facilities within the university that's free for the
Yeah,
students?
it is free for the students. It is free for the students.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Yeah,
And do you
that's
have
good.
dorms?
Yeah,
Dorms
we
for the
have on
students?
yeah, we have dorms as well, but dorms are actually subject to the availability of the seats. So they are all not always available. But before applying the visa, student can check with the university if on-campus accommodation is available. If yes, then well and good. If not, then we have a private agency. It is called Troubleshooter. Okay, they are the contractual partner of the university, and they help student to find private accommodation near the campus. So student can just email them Tell them about their date of arrival, their faculty, and their preference, like whether they are looking for a single room, whether they're looking for a double room, and they can help the student to find accommodation near the campus.
And how much is campus accommodation and how much is through this
To be very
private
honest,
agency?
the budget for both of them is same. Campus accommodation they can even manage in $700, and even the private accommodation they can manage in $700. It is almost same.
Approximately, is it like 200, 300 a month? Um, how much is it approximately?
Approximately $700 per month, and this includes their accommodation, likely living cost, their food, and even their local travel expenses. Like I'm telling you the whole amount. Or if you are just asking me about the accommodation, like the rent, then you can say it should be approximately between $400 to $500 per month, just the rent only.
Okay. So this is very affordable city from what it sounds like. If a person can live a reasonable standard of lifestyle on a couple of hundred US dollars, then that's incredible, unbelievable. So how many students are staying at the dorms? How big are the dorms? And do the dorms have
Um,
other activity-based facilities and things like that?
To be very honest, Mr. Romeo, for the dorms, I don't have any specific statistics as of now because see, our September intake is the main one, and even right now, for the September intake, students have not reached the university, and we are not sure that from all over the world how many students have actually applied to the university for the on-campus accommodation. So, if a student, get the admission, so they can check with the university for the on-campus accommodation during June, and if seats are available, they will accommodate them. Otherwise, they will direct them to the troubleshooter to find private accommodation near the campus.
Okay, and how your statistics for the university, how soon after studying and how many percentage of students get jobs?
Okay. The employability rate of our medical and informatics graduate. By informatics, I mean the students who are going with the IT field. Okay. It is actually more than 100%. So at least like if, okay, let's take a statistics from 100%. So all of the students who graduate, at least 70 to 80% of them are able to secure the job within 2 to 3 months of their post-study work visa because of the good employability rate. And for the rest of the fields, like engineering or agriculture field, the employability rate is more than 90%. So even for them, at least 60 to 70% of them are able to find the job within 2 to 3 months of their post-study work visa. And yeah, we have one question, halal food. Yeah, halal food is definitely available everywhere because we also have a lot of Muslim community there, so halal food is there.
Do you have like other facilities like prayer rooms and things like that
Yeah,
for?
definitely. Prayer room is
Oh,
there as well. Even for the from like females point of view, if we have students who are, they wear hijab, so even for them, there is no racism, there is no difficult, they will never face difficulty by the university or even by their students around. So girls can wear hijab as well, so no problem in that.
that's really good. That's really
Yeah.
good. And so students get discounts for the trains, for the buses,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
um,
will get student card and they will get discount on them.
cinema and things like that.
Sorry?
For cinema activity-based stuff,
Yeah,
they get
yeah,
discounts.
definitely. On their student card, on their university student card, they will get a lot of different offers.
Okay, all right, that's great. Does anyone have any specific questions?
Ya,
Utami,
teman-teman,
do you have anything?
ada yang mau nanya nggak? Memuna, what is the common job for part-time for students? Part-time job for students.
Okay. Okay, so this is actually a very good question. But to be very honest, I will be very honest with all of you. For part-time work opportunities, you can like Mr. Romeo, I think you can understand it better. Just in UK, you can see the pattern of part-time work opportunities, like what kind of opportunities are there. Delivery boy opportunities are there, okay, and then you can work in restaurants, you can work in cafes. So even for Europe, for all of the Europe, like I'm not just talking about Hungary, if I talk about the other European countries as well, then the part-time work opportunity job pattern is same. they will get to work, like they can work as a delivery boy, they can work in any restaurant, they can work in any cafes. So just like the common part-time opportunity that you find in in other countries, you will find the same in Hungary as well. I think Mr. Romeo, you can guide them better on this thing
Sure.
because
Yeah,
you are living
absolutely.
in UK, so you have an idea that what kind of opportunities students are actually doing there.
How many?
What kind of job students are actually doing
Yeah.
there.
How much is the minimum wage in Hungary for doing that thing? How much student can get per month?
Okay, Ms. Utami. So, for this question, actually, as regional office, we are not, you can say, authorized to tell this thing that how much they can make, because sometimes, like we have personally experienced this, we inform the student, okay, you can make this certain amount, and when they reach there and they don't work to their full capacity, they're like, oh, we cannot make this amount. It is getting very difficult for us, this and that, etc. So, in order to avoid that situation, we always prefer not to answer this question, but one thing I can tell you is that they can easily manage their monthly expenses by working part-time, easily manage their monthly expenses.
Okay.
Okay, now we have a question at how to apply for PhD. We have to write research proposal first to find the professor. So yes, for PhD applicants, you have to write a research proposal first, and then you have to reach out the university professor. And once the university professor accepts your research proposal and he agrees to be your supervisor, then we can accept the application. This is only for the PhD, okay? For masters and bachelors, we don't require research proposal, but only for PhD based applicants, we are looking at this thing.
Okay.
Sorry, just to clarify. So the PhD students, number one, they need to write a research proposal. Do they need to find a
Supervisor as
professor?
well. Yeah,
So,
professor
and
as
what's
well.
the process? How do they contact the professor? Through us
Okay,
or?
for that we provide you one link. Student can click on that link and they can find a relevant professor according to their interest. Like from that link, they will find a number of professor and list of research proposal topics. So they can do their own research and they can see whichever topic is suitable for them, and whichever professor they see that will align with their research and interest, and then they can reach out to them and then they can get the acceptance via email. So if the professor agrees that I'm ready to supervise the student, then we can take the application.
Oh, this is great. It sounds like
Yeah,
it's a quick process from what it sounds
yeah,
like.
it's a
You
quick.
don't have
Yeah,
to wait months and months. It's normally
no, no,
turned
no,
around
no.
within a week or so.
Yeah,
Well, this is great because in the UK it's a lot more time consuming these things.
no, 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 no,
So the
no.
fact that such a quick process, I think it's great. And it's
Okay,
in
yeah,
English, correct? All the
yeah, yeah.
programs are in English,
Every
including
program is in
PhD.
English. Every program is in English. Medium of instruction is English.
Great. Any other questions, Utami? Do you have anything? And how much is the cost for the PhD programs? I think it was in the slide, wasn't it?
For PhD, it is like approximately it starts from again 6,500 and it goes till 16,000 as well, depending on the program. But 6,500 is the starting range. And yeah, for PhD, we are also not providing any financial assistance or stipend, so student need to register as a fee paying student.
Okay, so for the PhD, how long is the program?
4 years.
Or 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about for financial sides, for visa purposes? How much money do they students need to show?
Okay, so as I told you before during the presentation, in order to get the visa supporting documents, you have to pay 1 year of tuition fee. Now, 1 year of tuition fee is already paid. Now, for the visa purpose, you have to show second year's tuition fee along with 1 year of living cost. Okay, so approximately like depending on the program, but let's say if you're going with this computer science program, then for that the tuition fee is $7,000 per year. So $7,000 for the second year tuition fee and approximately 1 year of living cost that we can take like $7,000 to $8,000. So total $14,000 to $15,000 should be there in your account with minimum 6 months of maturity.
Fine. And in terms of the bank account, can parents and family and friends support them financially?
Only parents can sponsor them, or if the student can sponsor himself. That's it. No other sponsors are allowed. Only parents can
Right.
sponsor.
Okay, fine. Fine. Thank you. it sounds really
Oke,
good in
teman-teman, ada
terms
yang
of
mau
they're
nanya
covered.
lagi nggak? Ya, ini tadi menarik banget ya. Jurusannya tuh ada banyak banget, teman-teman. Ada dari medical sampai arts. You have medical until arts, right? So, teman-teman kalau ada yang mau nanya, boleh drop questions di sini. Atau boleh banget raise hand untuk langsung nanya sama Memuna atau Romeo. Ya. And I think it's only based the English, it can only the English test. There's no exams, right? There's no IELTS. There's
Yeah,
no.
no,
Mhm.
yeah, nothing. They can submit the application without that. There's no need to give heights.
Okay, it's only based on internal interview.
Yeah, it is just based on entrance exam. You got it right.
Okay,
No
that's good.
entrance exam for master's programs, which is
Only
great.
only interviews there for masters, and professor will evaluate the speaking skills during the interview. So there is no need to
Okay,
submit that. Their speaking skills will be evaluated during their interview or during their written part.
so visa, how quickly do students normally get visa? Um,
Actually, from Indonesia, that I need to check, but the visa processing time is not that much. Like after attending the appointment at the embassy, minimum within 6 to 8 weeks, they will get their visa. So you can say approximately 2 months.
Okay, there's a question. If they
Mhm.
engage with a local citizen, is that make them easier to get a permanent resident after study?
Sorry, what was your question? If they what?
if they get engaged, if they find a girlfriend and
Okay.
they're
Uh,
engaged in
okay, honestly,
love,
I have no answer
and
to this question. No, I have no idea about this thing.
they,
Maybe you
yeah,
can
they can.
try doing this. I can only say let's just give it a try, but I have no answer. I have no accurate answer for this thing. To be very honest, I don't know.
There are probably processes in place, to keep families
Yeah,
together, but obviously that depends on what the processes
yeah,
are. So that particular
exactly.
person, it
Can they
depends
bring
on.
can they bring dependent while they're studying?
Sorry, can they what?
Can they bring dependent while they are studying?
No. During their studies, they cannot bring dependents. But once they are done with their study, and when they are, working, at that time they can definitely bring.
Oh, okay.
So the
Let's
per
go.
Yeah.
the person asking the scholarship question, from what I understood, there is the UD scholarship, which pays the
Mhm.
full tuition fee plus some medical fees plus some stipend amount plus
No,
towards
that is
living
stipendium
expenses.
scholarship, not the UD scholarship. That is stipendium one.
So three scholarships you have: UD stipend plus the second year
Academic
of
performance.
reduction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So stipendium one, it is fully funded 100% scholarship, like not even a single dollar. Okay. Then this UD International Scholarship, it is up to 90%. And that academic performance based scholarship, it is up to 20%.
Okay. In terms of support internally from the university
Mhm.
itself, both in terms of academia. So, if students struggling academically, there are support networks available for them. Equally, if they're struggling to find employment, I know you said you have a dedicated careers
Career support. Yeah,
advisors
career
that are
support center.
available
Yeah.
that are available 24/7.
Yeah, for the
Wow.
employee, see, we have two centers. Number one is the for the students who are, facing some mental problems, like they are exhausted, they are frustrated, and they can't focus on their studies. They can reach out to mental health support services. Okay, then we have the student support services. And during their studies, if students feel difficulty in focusing on something, if they are uncertain about their subject or career choices, then they can reach out to student support services. But once they are graduated from the university, and if they're looking for the assistance of employment, in that case, university will not assist. But since the employability rate is very good for our university graduates, so it will be easy for them to find a job. But during their studies, universities all the time available to assist them.
Okay. And are there opportunities available at the university itself? I.e.,
That really depends. See, it depends on program to program. For PhD applicants, I would say yes, because they can definitely engage with their professors and work on some research work, or they can act as a assistant supervisor, assistant researcher. For PhD applicants, yes. For bachelor's and masters, I don't think so. There will be much opportunities available at the university, so they have to look for the part-time opportunities outside the university.
Do
All
you
right.
have like
Okay,
a
that's
offer in campus? I mean, uh, some industrial partner making events in your campus.
Yeah. Just like BMW, you already told about BMW. So yeah, events are there at the university, and you can say they can be the recreational events for the students who can engage with different communities around the world as well, and even around the country. So yeah, it will definitely help them if they can make good connections. So after graduation, it will definitely help them to find a job as well. It depends on how a student is, good in making different connections with with the people. So yeah, social connections, I would say, actually works a lot.
Okay. Cool.
okay. That's great. And how big is the campus site itself?
Campus is actually very big. So we have total eight eight campuses in Debrecen. Okay, and if I can show you the picture, I will share the picture with you. Anyways, campus is actually very big. So in just like in centimeters, so like whatever the measurement we use for the land, that I cannot tell because I'm very bad in maths. But we have total eight campuses in Debrecen.
Okay, it's huge. From what,
And
yeah,
we have
so green,
363
huge,
buildings. So
nice.
yeah, we have 363 buildings. So from this, you can have an idea at how big the campus is. 363 buildings.
That is huge. It's probably bigger
Yeah.
than some cities. Okay, that's great. Thank you. I think I'm interested. Where do I sign up? What's the application process? Take me to Hungary.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, you can contact me and I will guide you with the application process. No worries.
I I want to be a doctor. So to be a doctor, how many years of studies to be a doctor?
12 years of education, high school, completion of high school.
Okay, and
No,
then
no,
in
you're
terms of
asking
that,
about
at
how
the
for how many years the medicine program is?
correct, yes,
6 years.
6 years. And then in
Yeah,
those
six
six
years.
years, I will lose a lot of hair, but I will earn a lot of money.
But eventually you will be a doctor then. You always
Exactly.
have to sacrifice something in order to get something. So I think it's a win-win situation for you as well.
And healthcare is
Great.
something that in demand right now in the Europe, right?
Yeah, and you
And
can,
and they
sorry,
also can work across the Europe.
yeah, definitely they can work across the Europe.
Uh-huh.
No
And you
restriction for
mentioned
that.
that the university has hospitals.
Yeah, City Teaching Hospital.
It's
That is the largest teaching hospital in Hungary, and students who are going with medicine or dentistry program, so they get to practice in that teaching hospital.
oh wow. How big is
Yeah,
the
during.
teaching hospital?
Sorry?
How big is the teaching hospital?
It is the largest teaching hospital in Hungary. Largest one in Hungary. So it is actually very big.
That's great. Okay,
Yeah.
and for nursing, how long is the program for nursing?
Nursing is actually 4 years, 8 semesters total, 4-year degree program.
For the
4 years. That's
six
great.
years doctor program, they will
Yeah.
become a ge- general GP.
General
General.
practitioner. Yeah, general practitioner. They will become general practitioner.
Okay. So if they want to continue to be specialists, how many
Mm-hmm.
years do they need?
Actually, we don't offer specialization that we don't have at the university. So it really depends on wherever they are going in any other country, or if they're looking for some other universities in Hungary. So that depends on that. So we don't have specialization. We do have master's program, but for the especially if a student is going with our pharmacy program, then they can go with the MSc Pharmaceutical Research and Development Manager. That is more of a specialized program. But for medical and dentistry student, we don't have specialization, further specialization.
Okay. Okay.
Any other questions? Anyone?
Nice.
This is your opportunity.
Iya, ini ada yang mau nanya nggak nih? Mungkin karena semuanya full in English ya. Atau ada teman-teman yang tadi nggak terlalu ngerti apa yang dibicarain, ini boleh banget aku rangkumin sedikit. So I will make a conclusion on this a bit. So, teman-teman, ini adalah university nomor satu di Hungary dan memang ini adalah yang terbesar untuk public university ya saat ini ya, dan mereka menawarkan banyak sekali program, ada sekitar 80 program yang ada di kampusnya, ada 24 jam career support dan ada medical. Nah, untuk medical ini bagus banget nih teman-teman karena dari kemarin kan kita selalu meetingnya tuh webinarnya business school, business school. Nah, sekarang ini ada medical, ada engineering dan ini semua yang dibutuhkan sama Europe. Dan kalau misalnya kita lihat itu ada BMW, ada BMW juga ada buka factory. Kan kemarin pada bilang orang Indonesia nggak bisa kerja kalau kamu masuk as a student. So, iya, kamu punya kesempatan untuk kamu bahkan internship, magang di BMW-nya itu. Dan eh, kamu bisa banget ini nanti kalau misalnya mau apply ya, harganya ini variatif banget mulai dari 6.000 US dollar per tahunnya, ada scholarship juga, ada stipendium tadi, ada UD scholarship yang cover sampai 90%. Bahkan mereka punya program untuk Christian Young Students ya, dan itu pointed by gereja. Jadi buat teman-teman yang mau tanya-tanya lebih lanjut, ini nanti boleh banget hubungin aku. Di sini tuh nggak ada IELTS, nggak perlu IELTS, nggak perlu PTE, nggak perlu aneh-aneh. Kalian cuma perlu lewatin interviewnya aja, internal interview. Dan untuk GPA-nya itu hanya 50% aja. Dan ini sangat affordable karena untuk biaya living cost-nya itu sekitar 700 US per bulannya. Mereka ada dormitory juga, tapi dormitory-nya itu by request ya, jadi benar-benar karena terbatas tempatnya, jadi kita lihatlah availability-nya seberapa dormitory itu bisa available buat kalian. Kalau enggak, kalian bisa dibantu sama kontraktor dari kampus yang nanti bisa mewakili. Kemudian untuk uh, kerja setelah setelah study untuk medical itu 100% ya, dan ada halal food juga, nggak ada rasism ya, dan semua subjek akan uh, in English ya. Oke, gitu teman-teman kesimpulannya. Ini masih ada yang mau nanya, masih ada waktunya. Kalau nggak ada, mungkin kita we're going to closing statement if there's nobody else. Or Romeo, do you want to give more information about this?
About what, sorry?
Yeah, about
A
the
university.
university.
So for me personally, as I've said before, I've come across many, many, many universities. In terms of this particular university, with the amount of faculties it has, with the amount of staff and buildings and support, I think it's a great destination for any student to go if they want to put their effort in and make a life in Hungary. Because if you make a life in Hungary, you're making a life in Europe. So I would say go for it, whether it's medical, nursing, or any other programs. But the best part is that the fees are so affordable and the living expenses, it's ridiculous for Hungary, a place that is so popular in the middle of Europe. Affordability is incredible.
One
So
of
that
the
will
most
help sustain
affordable,
you.
I think.
Yeah, one of the most affordable in the whole of Europe, which for me it's mind-boggling. So this is a great opportunity for anyone looking to study abroad and to settle in Europe beyond studies. I would say take it with both hands because this doesn't come twice. So I was very excited to present this university, and I myself want to go there. I'll be recommending. Yeah, Maimuna, if it's okay with you, I want to visit the university soon, just to see some of the great facilities you have, and maybe
Yeah,
even in the
definitely.
future do my PhD there because it's so
Yeah,
cheap to do
definitely,
a PhD
definitely.
there. So yeah, I'm totally sold. I hope everyone else is, but I know you will have some questions. So do ask your questions. Utami will provide all the information. She will send you the video as well following this. So it's a great opportunity. Take it, take it. Don't delay
Okay.
because these things come
Romeo,
around once.
There are some questions here. Could they apply, but they don't grade from bachelor. I mean from master. Ini downgrade dari master ya? From master to bachelor.
You are saying if
Maimuna,
they apply, yeah, if they apply for masters and let's suppose they get into bachelors, this is your question?
no. If they have a master's in their home country, can they go for a bachelor's program?
No, it will be difficult for them to justify in front of embassy. Okay.
If it's in a different field,
If it's in a different field, number one, if they already have a master's, so they can go for another master's, but not for the bachelor's, because it will make their case difficult to justify for the embassy. Maybe university will give them the admission, but at the visa time, the visa officer can create problems for them and it can affect their visa decision. So I will not recommend it. So if they have a master's, they can go for another master's, but not for the bachelor's.
Okay.
so for me, for example, I have a master's, I have like lots of qualifications. If I wanted to do medical, I can
Hmm.
skip the bachelor's medical program, or do I have to do the bachelor's medical program?
You have to do the
No, if you
bachelor.
have a master's, then you can go with the master's program. Why are you going with the bachelor's of medical? Like you can go with the health sciences master's program.
How?
In which field you have
Oh,
completed your master's?
I completed it in law.
Oh, law. Then you can
So
only go with law.
I can
You
only
should
go,
have
oh,
a relevant.
oh.
Yeah, you should
So
go in the
that's what I
relevant.
mean. If I want to change career and become a doctor or a lawyer,
No,
then
that's not.
I
So,
can't do that.
and if you want to become a doctor, then we will see that in which year you have completed your grade 12. And I think that it will actually, exceed the educational gap. So, in which year you have completed your high school? Now, that's my question from you.
So what's the study gap? I completed it in 2012.
2012, yeah, it's actually a big study, yeah. Not possible.
No, but then after that, I did college. And then after college, I did bachelor's. After bachelor's, I did
Because see, for
master's.
for our university, like if a student, because there are some students that we actually receive some applications from the students who have already completed their bachelor's, okay, but now they want to go with another bachelor's. So we actually see it from the perspective that in which year they have completed their grade 12, and we do not accept a study gap for medical student for more than 6 years. So if they have completed the grade 12 within 6 years, we take their application. But if it is more than 6 years, then university will not accept it.
But non-medical, there's no limitations.
For non-medical, it is 4 years. 4 years of study gap.
Okay.
So if you're in, say, for example, me, I
Oh,
finished my studies, I'm working for the last 10 years and I want to continue studies, I can't do it.
You can actually go with the master's program, not with the bachelor's. For master's, there is no problem. You can go with it, or even PhD as well.
So master's and PhD, no study gap.
No, for master's and PhD, there is no study gap.
how long will
You
be the
just have to
master?
provide justification. That's it.
Yeah, how long will be the master course? 2 years?
Master's course in 2 years.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if someone coming from bachelor degree, can they take another bachelor?
Yeah, they can take it.
Okay.
Depending on when they have completed their grade 12. If they're going for the non-medical programs, if they have completed their grade 12 within 4 years, then they can go. Otherwise, it will be difficult for them. And
Okay.
for medical courses, if they have completed their grade 12 within 6 years, then they can go for another bachelor's.
Do you have any age limit?
Not specifically for bachelor's, like maximum we do accept till 27, 28. And for masters, we do accept till maximum 35, 36 is also fine. But yeah, we have applicants for 40 years of age as well. But they can, like, if they can justify themselves in front of embassy, then we have no problem. Like for masters and PhD, there is no specific age limitation. Like we do accept the applicants and no
Okay.
age, sorry, field gap as well.
For someone who already graduate but just have a high school degree and now is 30 years old, so is there any chance for them to pursue bachelor?
So, in which year he completed grade 12?
Yeah, a long time ago.
More than 4 years ago.
More than 4 years ago? If it is more than 4 years ago, then no. If it is less than 4 years ago, then no problem.
But they can go for masters, right?
Yeah, they can go for masters if they have completed their bachelor's, and they can go for masters. No problem.
But to apply the master, they need to have the bachelor
Have a
degree.
bachelor's degree, but in this case, the student, I think they don't have the bachelor's program, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have master information system program?
Yeah, we do have masters in business informatics. We do have masters in data science, and computer science engineering.
Okay. Computer science.
I think
Yeah.
there was someone asked if the hospitality. Do you have any programs in
No,
hospitality?
no, we don't have any program in hospitality. And I think there was one question that what is the deadline to apply for September intake? So it is 15th of June 2026.
Okay. And for the January intake?
January intake, it is 15th of November 2026.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get graduated from a different college, department social, then I'm enter department medical, I must college very long. Oh, bukan saya.
I'm
Maksudnya,
So
okay,
this person finished their college more than 4 years ago.
yeah.
They
Hmm.
graduated from the social department. Can they go for a medical program? Is that what they're
Yeah,
asking?
they can.
Or
Yeah, for medical, we accept the gap till 6 years. So this one, if it is for around 6 years, then no problem. We will take the application. Okay. Do you have the quality management program? If you're asking about this food safety and quality management, so yes, we do have this program from the agriculture faculty.
Do you have Master of Civil Engineering program?
Civil engineering masters, no, civil engineering masters is not there. Bachelor's in civil engineering is there.
Okay. So uh what is your suggestion for them who wants to take a civil
Masters in
engineering
civil
master?
engineering masters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can go with engineering management then. We have a program called MSc Engineering Management. So for the students who are like they are looking for civil engineering and we don't have that program, so they can go with engineering management. That is somehow relatable to that as well.
Okay. I want to take hospitality program. Do you have another alternative?
No, no, we don't have any hospitality program.
do you
International
have any
business?
alternatives?
So no alternatives as well. No. Related to hospitality, we have nothing at all. I will share the brochure with you. So in that brochure, you can actually see all the programs which are available at our university.
Okay. Nice. Oke, guys, ada yang mau tanya lagi? Kita 3 menit lagi kita akhiri. Okay. Maybe it's time for closing statement. It start from you, Maimuna.
Okay, so yeah, thank you everyone for, it is actually great talking to all of you and Miss Utami. Thank you so much for cooperating this much with me. And Mr. Romeo, I was already in contact with you, so definitely thank you to you as well for giving me the opportunity to present the university. And for the students, all of you, I must say that the application is closing soon, 15th of June, like it's like almost 1 month, 15 days. So if you are really interested to go with the university, if you have any concern, you can reach them out and they will clear out all of your doubts. So I expect that we can receive a good number of applications from Indonesia now. And still, like if you want to talk to me, if you want to have a meeting with me, so we can have a collective meeting as well with Miss Futami, with Miss Romy, and some students as well who want to clear their doubts. So yeah, this is actually a very good university. And to be very honest, I'm not saying this because I'm representing the university. I'm giving you a personal suggestion that you will not find a good university with such cheap amount in any other country. If you go to, let's say, Mr. Romeo is living in UK, so he knows that how expensive UK universities are, and even the living cost is actually very expensive. Okay, so you will not find this good amount in any other country like UK, Australia, America. All are very expensive. So if you're looking for that same level of standards, so Hungary is also a very very good option for you. I personally see. I'm from a social sciences background, but unfortunately, in our university in Debrecen, we don't have a program related to social sciences. If to be very honest, if there was a program, I would also have submitted the application. So yeah, that's how much I love this university and this place.
Okay. Could we take a second master for different program or must PhD?
No,
Sure.
if you have done a master's, let's suppose if you have done a master's related to IT, and for that you have a bachelor's in IT, so you can only go with another master's in IT. You cannot change your field. For master's, you should have a relevant background.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I think she already had the master program and she want to take another master.
Yeah, with this within the
Possible.
same field, she can take it. Within the same field, she can take another master's.
Okay. So, Romeo, I think one questions. Do we need to notary all our all documents in terms of the
Sorry,
visa?
notarized? You're asking about notarization?
Yeah.
Only the educational certificates.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will take.
Just
And that too
notarize
only for
or
the visa purpose, not for the university's application. Only for the visa purpose, you are required to notarize your documents.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Romeo, it's your turn for closing statement.
uh, I don't have too much to say. I'm just in awe of the university. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. I hope you've had some good information. If sign up yourselves. If you know anyone that's interested in a great place, maybe talk to your family and friends about this opportunity because it's incredible. I want to sign up. Everyone wants to sign up. But my main thing is to provide you some really good options, and this is one of the best. So thank you for staying through to the end. We are grateful, and hopefully you can follow up with some questions with Utami.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Maimuna. Thank you so much, Romeo, for this opportunity. It's so great to meet all of you, both of you. Oke, teman-teman, ini adalah kesempatan yang bagus banget sebenarnya untuk kalian bisa nyemplung dive in langsung ke industri. Kalian tahu Debrecen itu adalah the largest ya, second largest city in Hungary. Jadi aku sangat sangat senang kalau misalnya teman-teman nantinya bisa apply ke university ini karena ini adalah university yang paling tepat, yang terbesar di Hungary. Nggak banyak yang aku sampaikan karena udah banyak juga kan yang aku tulis dan kalian udah lihat juga tadi details banget, clear banget penjelasannya. Kita tungguin deh aplikasi-aplikasi kalian. Oke, gitu aja dari aku. Selamat malam. Kita mau foto bareng ya. We want to take a picture together. Can we?
Yeah, sure, we can, no problem. We can
Oke.
take a picture. Let me
Oke,
just fix my
teman-teman,
hair.
boleh open cam yang mau open? Silahkan yuk kita ngambil foto bareng-bareng sebentar. Oke, somebody open their camera.
Smile, everyone.
Yes. Ada lagi yang mau open? Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oke. Wait. Another one. Oke, that's all. Thank you so much teman-teman. Tuhan berkati. Selamat malam. Thank you. Bye. God bless you all.
Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.